Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. We got a reaction video to Jeev here, good buddy. As always, his YouTube's in the description. Go check him out, man. This is him talking about sniping and Xdefiant, and I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I didn't really see sniping and Xdefiant, meaning I wasn't good at it, and I didn't really react to anyone using a sniper. Naturally, I was curious about what it looked like. I hope y'all do enjoy this, man. If you are enjoying Xdefiant still, hit the like button, hit the sub button. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. I'll catch you in the next one.
What's going on, guys? It's Jeev. We're back
Jeev.
on some more Xdefiant, of course. Still grinding a little bit. I didn't get to play as much as I wanted to yesterday, but so I've only gone up a couple levels since that point. But I made a little bit of progress over on my sniper rifle over here.
I've never really seen
level 10 or something to level 30.
sniping.
Double XP is definitely.
I suck at it for some reason.
I want to at least finish this weapon before this double XP is up. If I sit down and play today, the next few hours, I should definitely be able to get it to 100. Maybe even also, hopefully, start up the M44 sniper rifle as well. Go get the attachments and stuff for it. So right now, at the moment, this
he's
is
playing the spider
sniper rifle.
Even
though the
class.
8x scope probably has the worst reticle I have ever seen in my life, it just works a lot better for me. I really don't like the massive amount of zoom that you end up getting on the default scope. I don't know if it's like a 10x or 12x or something like that, but this 8x is perfect. It's just this reticle is absolutely terrible. If any of the Xdefiant devs are watching this, can you guys just remove this like red circle thing? Like maybe an option to, perhaps? I don't know. I'm not expecting it, but
you know, Jeev has always been one of the better, like, obviously, you know, he's a content creator for such a long time, but he's always been really solid at sniping, I
did try to use the variable scope, but it just didn't really work for me. I wasn't with it. So also, really quick, I want to thank everybody for all the love and support on all of the Xdefiant videos. A bunch of feedback on this game consistently. People have been talking about this game a ton. So it's just really fun to watch, like, a lot of the discussion and stuff surrounding the game. I like it a lot. It shows that people care.
Sniping seems really satisfying.
So I've been seeing the age-old discussion about how sniping is overpowered in this game. Virtually like every single other sniper rifle and every single other FPS game, sniper rifles are always a topic of discussion that is just...
Oh my gosh, what that guy do to Jeev?
Well, they're not gonna win in kills, so I don't give a fuck.
Why
the age-old discussion about balancing sniper rifles.
Why did Jeev start body shooting, bro?
It's always here no matter what game it is in. But that said, sniping on this game is easily one of the harder games to snipe on, no doubt. Mostly because I wouldn't say like the ADS speed is too slow or something like that. No. You can definitely shoot the weapon fast enough, you can ADS fast enough, but you just don't have like the aim assist to do anything with. It is a fact that the aim assist on sniper rifles on this game is 50% weaker than the aim assist on the general weapons already. So aim assist is already weaker than it is on Call of Duty.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people that go and say things like, the game feels so bad, I can't hit my shot. There's like no aim assist. There is aim assist, it's just weaker than Call of Duty. The thing about sniping is that it's always on the cusp,
just for the record, I think is a good thing,
of being too powerful. But another thing is, no matter how much you end up nerfing the sniping, it either goes from too annoying and powerful and easy to use to too difficult and completely useless. Then they go and finally find this beautiful balance between the two of them, but then you end up having people that fully commit to the sniper and they still piss people off because they ended up practicing their asses off and getting good with it. As soon as you get good with the sniper rifle, people are very, very upset. Even if it's actually difficult to do, people are very upset when they die to sniper rifles, mostly because it is just a frustrating experience to die by one shot. It just always is. No matter what you do, no matter what game it is, dying in one shot is always frustrating as fuck.
It's funny Jeev says that because, I mean, you talk about Warzone, right? And it's a big discussion for people. Even just battle royales in general, people... I see a lot of people always talking about, oh, dude, like one-shot sniping shouldn't be a thing, stuff like that. I think it should. You hit the one shot that matters. You know, you think back to H1Z1, some of you might have played that. You remember sniping in that game. Even if they had one of the best helmets or anything like that, didn't matter. Didn't matter. Well, PUBG, I guess, right? Car 98. One-shot, headshot, no matter what. I think it's a good thing. But it is funny Jeev talks about that because no matter what, people are going to complain about it, it seems. So
got it. See, if that guy wasn't sweating his ass off jumping around while I was trying to snipe, then I wouldn't have had to swap over. But, you know, I think basically sniping is not even close to as strong as the other weapons in the game. I think that sniping is just more annoying than the other weapons in the game. And that's really what it comes down to. People get annoyed and they get kind of self-conscious whenever they start getting sniped by somebody because they're very aware that it takes a little bit more effort to kill somebody than it does using a fully auto weapon. weapon. It's much easier to clean somebody up with a fully automatic weapon firing X amount of shots versus them hitting that one very accurate shot. Now, with that said, sniping is not entirely fun to play against when the people are actually good at it, because it basically gets to the point to where a sniper could end up being so good, the player themselves, I'm not talking about the sniper rifle, because no average player can just pick up a sniper rifle and then just outperform Sweat, and are actually also good with fully auto weapons. It's much easier to do well with a fully auto weapon as compared to a sniper rifle. Easily drop way more kills with a full auto than I do sniping. But with that said, whenever I do snipe and I do beat people, definitely notice that it pisses them off a lot more. My body gets shot a lot more. I see more tweets and stuff. It's a very nightmarish balance to do. And this isn't just an Xdefiant thing. It's not just a Call of Duty thing. It is a sniper rifle thing in general. It's frustrating for people to even balance or deal with in the game, period. Because ultimately, it all comes down to you being at the mercy of that sniper actually hitting their shot. If they're good and they hit damn near all of their shots, it feels incredibly oppressive and you can't do anything about it. It feels unfair. It feels overpowered. But when a player doesn't pass that threshold of actually being a good sniper, they get completely washed. So you go from being completely washed and basically trolling and getting your ass whooped to being almost unfair and cheesy. So it's a very, very delicate balance. It's been an age-long discussion, but I will say that the balance for sniper rifles on Xdefiant is easily a lot more fair and balanced and less cheesy than, say, Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty is definitely a bit more cheesy.
I would say COD sniping is easier. I couldn't snipe in this game at all.
The reason I say Xdefiant is more difficult to snipe on than others is mostly because of the aim assist and the overall movement.
Which is weird because I'm mouse and key and I still can.
On this game. The movement on this game is way more crazy than all of the other games with all their movement shit. Now, I ain't saying this is like some Quake type shit. I'm just saying with the way that you can airstrafe and gain movement speed and the abilities and stuff in this game, there's a lot of ways to stop a sniper and counter a sniper. Like, for example, you could just run Phantom and be way more likely to get hit marked because of that extra 20 damage. You would survive with like 10 HP left. Now, it definitely doesn't guarantee that they're going to get a hit marker just because you have that little extra HP. That's what I would do. If I was running against a bunch of snipers and they were hitting their shots and everything, I would probably just swap over to Phantom and just play in a way that kind of counters the snipers. You could just spam jumps and strafes and air strafes and all sorts of crazy shit. There's lots of ways to make people miss in this game in comparison. So you can't really blame the aim assist. I mean, you could remove the aim assist entirely if you want. I'm still gonna hit the shots. There's still flinch in the game, albeit you can definitely reduce the flinch and things like that. Another hit marker. I mean, all he had to do was jump just so I shot him like in the lower stomach and they just survived, you know? I would say that the flinch isn't as bad as Call of Duty's, but I think a lot of people really don't like flinching in the games.
I do not.
General. Again, every single time I die to somebody sweating their ass off and jumping around, it just makes me want to swap over to a full auto and just shit on them that way. Just because full auto is just head and shoulders better than sniping. It just is. That's always been the case on all of the Call of Duty, but it's even more the case on Xdefiant. Sniping is not overpowered. It's cheesy, but I wouldn't call it overpowered. And it's only overpowered, quote overpowered, in the hands of like really good snipers, really consistent snipers that put the time in and the work in to achieve that accuracy. But once they get to that point, it's like, well, what the fuck do I do, right? So it's a very, very hard thing to balance. I completely understand. But again, it's not so much of an epidemic on the game that like it needs to be addressed, in my opinion. I don't run into enough snipers, especially good snipers, to warrant me talking about the balance of snipers in the game. Okay, we want to sweat bet, you motherfucker. GG. Didn't get as many kills as I wanted to, mostly because I was trying to snipe. I would consider sniping overpowered if I was getting my ass beat using a fully auto weapon and then go, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna go and pick the OP thing and then just start sniping instead. But instead, I have the opposite feeling where I go, okay.
I love that he just swaps when he gets mad and starts body shooting the people that are sweating.
You guys want to sweat, so now I have to sweat back. Cool thing is, though, I have fun doing both of them on this game. It's really fun. Whereas on Call of Duty, it's a lot less engaging, I feel like, to just run around with a full auto. It just is. I don't know, that's just me. I'm on double XP and my shit didn't even get a full level because of people like this. I also know that people's frontal lobes and their executive function and critical thinking skills are completely shot at this point, apparently. But if somebody goes and clips my shit out of context and then acts like I'm saying that sniping isn't cheesy in some way, I'm gonna be super annoyed. I was astonished at the amount of people that took my whole Homelander speech as me saying that I'm better than everybody on the fucking planet. I'm having dudes that are like 48 years old tweet at me and say, well, you'd never beat me in chess. I'm talking specifically about the people in that thread. I'm not talking to you. Do you guys sit there and try to find that one dude in the video where he's going, your shoes, whack, his stance, Whack! Do you guys go out of your way to go and find his Twitter and tweet at him telling him that, nah, my style and my stance is way better. My shoes is way better. No, because you're fucking smart. Why are you stupid when it comes to me? I wanted to snipe, but they want to sweat, so I can't. That right there in itself just proves that sniping is not too powerful. It's cheesy if you're good, but it's not too powerful. It's just full-blown proof right there. The fact that I could drop more kills sweating, the fact that I feel more comfortable in my way to win by not sniping is full proof right there. I never would have dropped near 50 kills in this game against this sweating ass bullshit. I'd be damned if I only dropped 23 kills while sweating my ass off as well. Got 3 levels in 1 game on that P9. Yeah, you get the gist of it though. Sniping's not OP. It's just cheesy if you're actually really good at it. The skill floor is much, much higher on, you know, the full autos. You could pick up a full auto and do well.
It's funny that Jeev was... Relax, Jinxie. Jeev was talking about that sniping thing because someone came into my stream and was like, Tim, Jeev said that he was a better sniper than you. And I thought it was like a joke, you know? And like, so I don't even know what the context of that is. So he just said it in general and people took it seriously. I thought it was a joke.